Today we have an awesome succulent haul. Picked up some great stuff from Home Depot today. No, that's not poop, that's a water lily tuber. Need to repot that. Got some great stuff from Home Depot. Went in right as they were receiving a new shipment, and I thought I would show off some of the great stuff I picked up. Alright, the first guy I got here is this Euphorbia turricale fire sticks. These get pretty big. These make a good house plant. The color on it's nice. You don't need to water these too much, but this guy is a little bit on the overly dry side. So I'm gonna hydrate it. They said they had this one for a while. It's leaning a little bit, but it'll straighten out, and these grow really well. So I'm pretty happy about that one. Look at that awesome color. It reminds me of coral. It's a good name. Fire sticks. Focus. There we go. Right, next I have this Pachyphyllum sedum. Looks really good, has some awesome color. Didn't see much dead down there that needs to be plucked out. It's nice and dry. So that's going to be really pretty. And here we have Rubrotinctum. Is that how you pronounce this? Rubrotinctum aurora. Tinctum sedum. More nice colors, pretty similar to the other one, but more waxy and shiny. Not quite as much of the gray-blue showing through. It's got some nice babies coming up on it. So this is probably going to make a nice foreground plant. Isn't this lovely? It's furry and sparkly. Got really excellent color. I absolutely love this. And I was surprised that this is an Echeveria. Echeveria, ooh, focus. Harmsy, called a plush plant. I have a feeling I'm going to kill this, but I'm going to try really hard to make sure I don't get water down into those rosettes. But isn't that beautiful? So much awesome color here. Yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I'm excited about all of them. I'm probably going to say that with every single plant I pull out. This one I'm really excited about. It's got such good color. Another Echeveria. This guy got a little dirty. They took a slight tumble in the car. I don't really know what happened. I had them secured, but I guess not well enough. Something fell on top of them. This is Echeveria remelette. It's got nice color on the tips, and you can see it has some babies popping up here in the middle. I like the Echeverias and Sempervivums because they give sort of the agave effect of like the agave, what is it, Hachensis, I believe, that kind of look like an artichoke. So they do good in the foreground, they look nice, and they add really good shape. And another Echeveria. This is cool. This is the Limon Chili Echeveria, and it has babies. Something I always look for when I'm picking up succulents is the amount of dead foliage at the bottom and to make sure they aren't waterlogged and heavy. And these are nice and dry. I didn't see much, if any, dead foliage at the bottoms around the base that needs to be plucked off. So I guess I got there just in time. These look so good. Nice big baby coming up there. These are Grapidopetulums, I believe. Grapidopetulum Petandrum superbum. These have really nice color, nice waxy foliage with a powdery coating. And you can see right here, I accidentally touched it, rubbed some of the powder off. Whoops, you don't want to do that. It doesn't come back. So I always have to try really hard to remember not to touch these guys. You can even see a little bit of a fingerprint there. Yeah. Still pretty. That's okay if they're going to grow. Nice color. I got two of these. They look a little different. Even though they are the same, that could just be a difference in lighting or who knows what. I don't really care because they both look really nice. This guy right here is Grapidopetulum, or no, this is a Grapidosedum. Grapidosedum California Sunset. Really great color. Like I said, I keep saying that about all of them. And again, this also has kind of a powdery coating that I'm going to try my best to make sure I don't touch. These are surprisingly well rooted. The pots feel a little bit more firm. In the past, I've picked up succulents before, and they're just like loose cuttings stuffed in a pot, and I hate that. That drives me crazy. Again, there's some dirt in there, but yeah, they're okay. I'm not going to rinse them out. That would kill them. No dead foliage. Looking good. Is Sedivaria? Sedivaria, yellow Hubert or Humbert? Humbert. Lots of nice growths in there. You can see it has babies coming out. I love the color on this. It's similar to the Echeveria, the limoncelli, as far as the bluish gray foliage with the pink tips. This reminds me of, if you're familiar with fish tanks, it reminds me of bubble anemones. A lot of succulents remind me of corals and invertebrates, so yeah. It's a nice one. God, look at all that color. It's beautiful. I also grabbed a few of these lithops, stone faces. I think they look like buds, but they're cute little buds, I suppose. These are just so easy that you got to try them if you're not great with succulents. Just get them and make sure you don't water them very much and don't get water in the center. Let them dry out for a really long time in between waterings. Awesome. Good color on this. There's another one in here that is green. Alright, this one isn't a lithops. It's a Cleospilus, I think is how you pronounce that. I grabbed this one because if you see in there, it's got buds. Who doesn't love buds? And this looks like some kind of fun alien face, some sort of weird thing licking its tongue. But those are flower buds. I believe these have an orangish flower on them. We will see. I am very pleased that these are all from Home Depot and that they now make sure to include the names on their succulents. A lot of big box stores do not give you the names. They'll just say well, it does say assorted up there, but they actually still give you the name so that people can look up what they're buying. There are other big box stores such as Lowe's, which are really bad about providing a good label for their assorted plants. Okay, I spoke too soon. Assorted aloe species. Well, so I don't know what variety this is. It's not even looking in the best shape, but they gave me 50% off of it. This is one they had had for a while. You can see they had to cut some tips off. But this is a nice aloe. This will be good in the background, and it has some little pups on it that I may or may not split off and divide. But this will go in the background or maybe in one of the sides of one of the planters. Maybe I should just gotten a regular aloe vera. I don't know. I liked the spots on here, the texture. Thought I might add something nice. And now here is the crassula. I absolutely love crassulas. I don't know why they're so hard to find. They used to sell these everywhere. Even at like Petco and PetSmart, they sold these for people to put in their reptile tanks. But, you know, that was a good 10 years ago. Now, this is the first time I've actually seen one in a big box store in a very long time. Doesn't make sense to me because these grow like weeds. They're very abundant. This plant will, I would say, easily triple in size in the next 4 to 5 months probably. But they have great texture. There are lots of other variety of these that are really cool that are kind of swirly and fun shaped. This is just standard. Yeah, Necopodides. I'm sure I didn't say that right. These guys were 50% off because they came in a little bit smashed on the truck, but these are calincos. Awesome house plants. They do well as long as you don't overwater them. I grabbed a pink one, and then 2 of these peachy, kind of orangish, corally colored ones that the color's really not showing through. And 1 other. Look at how frickin' adorable this is. And it's double flowered. Double rosette flowers. Which I don't see. I know that it's not horribly uncommon, but I don't see it in the big box stores very often with these guys. So that was a nice find, I think, just because it's so So tiny and cute, and it's in a self-watering container, which I doubt I'm going to leave it in. Might use this for a dwarf African violet, would probably be better suited for that, but cute. Last but certainly not least, this is a Mammillaria elongata. Yeah, Copper King cactus, and I don't like the fake flowers that glow on top. It's not necessary, but it maybe helps them sell them. I don't know, but do you see it? Do you see it? I know. I'm like a 12-year-old. That's the only reason I even bought this. Yep. Most inappropriate cactus ever. Okay, that'll do it. Whole bunch of stuff. Can't wait to make some new planters. Hope everybody is doing well and happy gardening.